There you are.
All right. Hello, everybody. How's it going? What's up to Wulff Den Live, episode 89?
What's up to Wulff Den Live, everybody?
The Bob's birthday episode.
Oh, happy birthday, Bob. Here I am.
Here he is. Officially
1 year older.
28 years old and still as
I was hoping
Bobby
to lie
as
everybody
ever.
and say that I'm 27, but thanks, Will, for dating me.
We only tell the truth here on Wulff Den Live, and the truth is that it's episode 89. You were born in 1989. How about that?
Oh, wow.
Look at that kismet.
Look at that little. Look at
How
that
that
crazy.
works.
Numbers
I know.
are cool.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's fun. So how you doing? How you enjoying
I'm
yourself?
fine.
Yeah.
I feel exactly the same.
Yeah. It's weird. Like everybody says, like, "Oh, you're older. How you feel?" I'm like the same as yesterday.
I don't like being acknowledged for my birthday, so nobody say anything about it. I will say we have a lot to discuss today.
We do.
A lot of things have happened.
I don't even know if we're going to get through all of them, but we'll see what we can do.
Well, first and foremost, we have to talk about. There's some things that you might have noticed already. One of them is this that we were trying to show off.
Yes.
This is something I did, something I doodled over on twitch.tv/BobWolf. I am auctioning it off on eBay for charity. All of the proceeds will go to, I decided, the Red Cross, which people are telling me, well, people meaning mom. That's a bad charity. No matter what charity I pick, people would say it's bad.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do it to hurricane relief. Red Cross, they do a lot of hurricane relief.
Yeah.
So all the proceeds will go to the Red Cross, and I will match the donation up to $100.
There you go.
So go over to eBay and check that out if you want it. Also, you might have noticed a little something else. There is a big green button near the chat.
Yes.
You will only see this if it's live, but there is also a link in the description if you're not live. We have a sponsor button. We are now part of the YouTube Gaming Sponsorship Beta, which I have been asking for a really long time. And our buddy AJ sent me a link where I just write my name in and it freaking signs you up. Did you get it?
I didn't get it. Damn.
What type of ninja are you?
I was a laxed one. There was a bug, in case you're listening to the audio podcast. I was trying to kill a bug.
So, you can give us $4. And it's just like Twitch.
Yeah.
You get a little thing next to your name that says you're a sponsor. I don't think anybody has done it yet. And some flair will happen. You might, if you hear Sonic's rings throughout the podcast. Oh, here we go. Tyler. Oh, he donated $5.
Oh, thank you, Tyler.
Happy birthday, Bob. Buy a brew on me. Sorry for acknowledging it. Oh, thank you. So, that was a super chat. $5 super chat. Thank you very much. So the sponsor's $4. It's $4 a month. And I don't know what we're going to do for sponsors, but...
we'll think of something.
Your name you'll have a little flare next to your name, and you'll be easier to see in chat when we talk to you at the end. So, I mean, we'll probably favor sponsors not on purpose. But it's just easier for us to see. Anyway, that's that stuff. Now what? We have to talk about Nintendo.
Yes, that just happened.
Were you going to try to push it off like you normally do?
No. I honestly
me out of talking about Nintendo.
I was maybe going to try and go in like chronological order in order of events.
So was I. All of these outlets, they do their recaps and they put it all out of order. I found a Reddit on the Nintendo Switch subreddit.
Well, what I meant was like, talk about the Apple event, which was yesterday, and then the Nintendo event, which was today. So I guess.
Oh, no.
All right, so it's your birthday. We'll do it however you want.
We're going right for the Nintendo event. Oh, the first sponsor is Fred.
Yay!
Thank you. I don't know why it didn't do a thing. Maybe it'll be late, but you might hear some rings in a second. Thank you for that. Let's see what happens when he actually talks in the chat. I don't even know what a sponsor looks like. We got to talk about the Nintendo event. It happened, the Direct happened today at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, which is late. The first thing they showed was Pokemon. This is not in order. Those are the rings.
There you go.
This started off Xenoblade.
No, Pokemon was the first thing.
Yeah, it was the first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this starts off Xenoblade. So they're out of order.
They are out of order.
IGN starts off Rocket League. They're out of order.
I think IGN's was E3.
Oh, shoot. This is E3.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that I put in the thing? You caught me.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll just go by
just
do
stupid,
that, stupid Reddit. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 trailer, which was so boring.
It was so long and so boring, and it didn't help when the big ass turtle started talking or whatever the hell
Yeah, it
he
was like a
is.
dragon turtle
Oh
thing.
my god.
Did you see what I tweeted?
Yeah.
I didn't have to pick a tweet of the week. Maybe this will be it.
There you go.
It was the big ass turtle, and it said, "Would you kids care for some chocolate?" It was just this old ass dude voice. It was like a very sweet, very soft spoken old man, but it was like 15 minutes long of
like,
him talking.
Hello, I'm a big ass dragon turtle. This is Xenoblade. In the game, you can go all over the world. I count as a world, but I'm actually a little titan. It's like that for like 15 minutes.
I tuned out when he was like, "I'm this big turtle creature. I'm also this guy." And then it was a little tiny cat.
Yeah.
I don't know who you are.
So we will not be getting a Xenoblade Chronicles 2
No, I
when
could
that
care
comes
less
out.
about Xenoblade. Listen, the first Xenoblade Chronicles looked awesome. Looks like a cool game.
It looks different from the first Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yes.
Like significantly
It
different.
looks very different.
So I don't know what that is.
ProZD tweeted, "This looks like an anime that you would see inside of an anime making fun of other animes."
That's not wrong.
Now I'm getting the spinny wheel.
No, that's not
Getting
good.
the spinny wheel on my freaking laptop. But the next thing, that releases December 1st.
And there will be a special edition Pro controller for Xenoblade, which actually looks kind of cool.
No, I hate it.
The pink grips are what kills it.
It's the same. I mean, it's not as saturated, but it's the same colors as the Splatoon one.
Yeah.
The pink and green. Why are you doing that?
Nah.
Those aren't even Xenoblade colors.
I don't know.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. The design is like vaguely Xenoblade. Splatoon 2, new level, Kelp Drone, and Snapper Canal, which looks cool. Splatoon. Yeah. I'm glad that they're keeping up with their updates on Splatoon. My whole Chrome is dead, so I can't even look at chat. Fire Emblem Warriors. Lynn announced. Yeah, you get a new character for Fire Emblem Warriors. Yay. Snipper clips, cut it out together. November 10th.
It's basically DLC if you already own the game, but if you don't, you can just buy the whole thing and you get everything.
No price, right?
Yeah.
No price on it?
They didn't say.
Okay. Morphe's Law, which I am really excited about.
Yeah, that game looks good.
That is winter 2017. Morphe's Law is that multiplayer online shooter where if Will's on the enemy team and I shoot him in the head, my head gets bigger and his head gets smaller.
It's the reverse, isn't it? Your head gets smaller and my head gets bigger.
No. I gain.
Really?
Yeah, because it shows in the trailer. If you shoot somebody on your own team, you can make them smaller.
Oh,
and then you get bigger, and then he like made the other guy get smaller, and then he went into like a little hole.
Okay, I see.
Because if you're doing really good in the game, you will be a huge target.
Yeah,
because you're growing. And if I shoot him in the arm, my arm will get bigger. And each side has an avatar, and the goal is to get your avatar to be as big as possible. Yeah. So that game looks really cool. It's an interesting take on the multiplayer shooter situation. Mm-hmm. Rocket League, which will be the second time I'm buying Rocket League and actually playing it. Holiday 2017. You got the Mario and Luigi cars. Well, it's a Mario and Luigi car. It's one car apparently.
Right, but depending on what team you're on will depend on whether you're the Mario or the Luigi.
Yes.
If you're orange team, you're Mario. If you're blue team, you're Luigi.
And there's the Metroid car.
Yes.
I don't think we saw what the blue version looks like.
Is there even a blue version?
I assume that maybe it'll be like a dark skin looking thing. Yeah. But we don't know. I only remember seeing the orange version. Yeah. Battle Arena MOBA beta version winter. Is that the Tencent?
I don't know. I think I missed this one.
I'm pretty sure that's the Tencent MOBA.
Yeah.
Tencent, did you know, Will, is the biggest game company in the world.
I did not know that.
Did you even know who they were?
No.
They're a Chinese company.
Okay.
The biggest video game company in the
Interesting.
world. They own stock in like Nintendo and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how big they are.
Interesting.
So they do mostly like phone games.
Yeah.
And now they're doing, I guess, one for the Switch.
Interesting.
Skyrim.
Of course.
Zelda gear. Interesting note on that. you can get the Zelda gear without putting an amiibo in.
Yes,
which I didn't
you
know.
can find it just in the world. You got to look for it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it won't be easy to find, but
I'm gonna restart my Chrome.
okay.
But the next thing was your favorite thing.
Yes, Doom. Like last year's Doom is coming winter this year, and then next year is going to be Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus.
That was last year? Doom was last year?
Doom was last year.
I did not.
Yeah, like that's so you haven't played Doom.
No.
No.
And I've always wanted to because it looks awesome.
Well, now's your chance, and the Switch is going to be like the perfect console for it because Doom, it's very like pick up and play. You can play it in short bursts. The checkpoint system is a very forgiving. Like there's checkpoints every 5 minutes, so you can go plow through a section, you'll get a checkpoint, go to the next section, you'll get a checkpoint, so forth and so on.
So you're saying it'll be good for mobile?
It'll be very good for mobile. It's a long game. So I probably won't be buying this again because I don't want to go through all that again. But if this is your first time, like this is an excellent chance to play Doom and Wolfenstein. I was pumped for this. I was going to get it on PS4, but now I might just wait and get it for Switch just to see how it turns out.
Wolfenstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wolfenstein, I was on the fence about it because I didn't play the other one, but
Yeah.
it looks really good. Now I'm probably going to
Yeah.
get it. I think it's freaking awesome that Bethesda is doubling down on this.
Yeah. Not only are they doubling down, they're doubling down with current gen games. Like Doom was one of the best looking games of last year. Wolfenstein like is running on like a really solid engine. I think it's the same engine even. So like at this point, there is no excuse to like not to put like a current gen game on the Switch. If these games do well, like you'll start to see, you could very well see GTA on the Switch or like other games of that ilk.
GTA definitely I could see because it was on PS3
Yeah.
and Xbox.
Well, I mean like
360.
GTA 6.
Right.
Even. Yeah.
Well, so Bethesda is a PC gaming company.
Right.
That's their baby.
So they
on
so they
PC
know how to
stuff.
like scale things.
Exactly. Supposedly, it's easier to port stuff to the Switch if it's a PC game because
Right.
it's just like a PC running at really low specs. Mm-hmm. Of course, they polish it up a little
Right.
bit. Hopefully, they polish it up. But I think that the Switch is a perfect companion console to people who have like a souped-up gaming PC. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's cheap and it's portable. You don't need to have it plugged into your
Yeah.
TV. And most of these people won't even have it plugged into their TV.
Yeah.
So
It's a little later on down the road, but NBA 2K18 and WWE 2K18, those are supposed to be like the same or very, very similar to what the Xbox One and the PS4.
I saw a bunch of articles that were saying how it was very difficult, but they made it a very big priority to get NBA to be the same exact game as it is
Yeah.
on the other consoles, which is like insane.
So if all these games come out and they really are like just as good as what you can find on the PS4 and the Xbox One, I mean, that means that like you're going to start to see, every other third-party company start putting all their like big stuff on the Switch. Like I was talking with good buddy, friend of the show, Tim Simpson on Twitter. He wanted to see Resident Evil 7 announced for it. That'll probably happen if all these other games do really well.
That would be great because that would get me to play it.
Yeah.
I was in my last video. It was the first thing I said that I wanted to play on PS4. Probably never going to get to it, but if it comes to the Switch, I will definitely get to it. That if you want to get me to play a game, put it on the damn Switch. Fred is looking damn fine with that sponsor button next to his name. Let me just tell you. He's also got the mod thing, though.
Yeah.
AJ said something. He said Bethesda never worked with Nintendo prior to Switch and are now supporting them on the level of a Japanese developer. I think Bethesda made a Super Nintendo game.
Maybe. I know Blizzard did.
Is that
The Vikings one?
List of Bethesda Softworks video games. The first one was Grindioron! For the Amiga and the Atari ST in 1986.
There you go. Yeah, I know Bethesda, like, it's mostly just PC, though.
Home Alone and Where's Waldo for the NES.
There you go. Classics all around.
Let's see what else they got. That was it. That's it. This will be the first. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Star Trek Tactical Assault for the Nintendo DS in 2006.
There you go.
Is that the last? Oh, Star Trek Conquest for the Wii, 2007. What was the last game?
I think Conquest was supposed to be like a big deal, actually.
Wheel Spin for the Wii, 2009.
That was probably just like a publishing thing. I guarantee they didn't make that.
Yeah, they didn't. Oh wait, is this published games? Oh, it just says video games. Oh no, it has developers next to it.
Oh, there you go.
Here, let me sort by developers.
Right.
Oh, there's Bethesda Game Studios and Bethesda Softworks. So what is it now?
Those are two separate things, though, because one is the actual game developer and one is the publisher.
Well, no, this is developers.
Okay.
There's Game Studios and Softworks. So
right. Well,
at one time it switched.
Well, you look that up. I'll continue going down the list.
This is interesting to me, Will.
Okay. Flip Wars, a free update on the eShop. I don't know. Do you know what that is?
That is the knockoff of Bomberman. Nobody buy it. I am pissed that it exists.
Breath of the Wild Champion Amiibo coming out November 10th. So you got more Zelda Amiibos.
Champion Amiibo.
Yeah, those are like the next wave, I think.
Oh, okay.
NBA 2K18 we talked about. WWE 2K18 we talked about. FIFA 18. Apparently, FIFA 18 is not the same as it is on the other consoles. Like
yeah,
this is the
EA
Switch
said that,
edition.
Right?
Yeah, which EA first said that it was going to be the same, and now it's not. Now it's not going to be the same. So that sucks.
The last Bethesda Softworks game to be released, developed by Bethesda, released on a Nintendo console, was Home Alone for the NES, 1991.
Nice.
So it has been that many years. That is 26 years?
1991, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 26 years.
26 years. This is the first time in 26 years Bethesda's...
Yeah.
Actually, this is id Software.
Well, it's still Bethesda, because they own id.
Yeah, okay. I'll allow it. Well, there is a list of id. All right, I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay.
I need to pull it back up.
We're up to Pokken Tournament, which will be September.
Is that what you're going to call it?
Pokken
Pokken.
Pokken. I'm sorry.
Did you do that on purpose?
No.
I thought you did that on purpose. Tournament, like Pokemon.
Right, that makes more sense. Pokken Tournament.
I played for like a couple of rounds on the Wii U. It is really good.
I have the demo for the Switch. I haven't touched it.
Is it still... You can still play it?
I think so.
I thought it was like a...
I think the way Nintendo's demos work, which is really stupid, is like it's a set amount of time from when you start playing it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, Pokken's really good. I'm glad they put it on the Switch.
Nice.
Give me goddamn Mario Maker.
Project Octopath Traveler is coming next year, but the demo is out right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Everybody was saying how beautiful this game looks and they love it and they can't wait for this game. I don't think that at all. What did they say? It was HD. It was 2D HD or HD 2D.
Something like that.
They called it, which that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It is. They should have said HD 8-bit. That would have made more sense because HD 2D is something like New Super Mario Brothers for the Wii U. That's HD 2D. This is literally 8-bit, but in HD.
Yeah.
There's depth. It's stupid. ARMS update. Yay, ARMS.
Yay.
There's a new fighter, Lola Pop. Yay. Dragon Quest Builders, which looks cool. I'm never going to play it, though. Kirby Star Allies. Allies or Allies? Allies.
I think it was Allies.
Kirby Star Allies. Spring 2018. That's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not that long. Looks cool. New Kirby game. I like Kirby.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, just nothing really to say about it. Just a freaking Kirby game. eShop Nindie Direct titles. Oh, yeah, they just like cycled through a bunch. Lost Sphere. I don't even remember that. Now I got to bring up the stupid IGN article, which was that was the wrong IGN article.
Yeah, I'm noticing on this list a lot of games. Like this has Sonic Forces on here, which I didn't see.
Yeah, it was very quick. I remember seeing it.
Resident Evil Revelations 1 and 2, LA Noire. Also, this list doesn't mention any of the 3DS stuff, like Pokemon Sun and Moon or Minecraft or Layton.
Oh yeah. Oh, it just completely skipped. Oh, because this is the Nintendo Switch subreddit. That's dumb.
There you go.
I'm still interested in the Nintendo, the 3DS stuff. What the hell? Okay, so at the top of the list would have been Pokemon, which we just learned some new stuff about Sun and Moon that I don't really care about. But there's gonna be a Pokemon 2DS XL that looks like a Pokeball.
Yeah, I kind of want that.
It looks pretty damn
Yeah.
cool. Supposedly Japan's getting a Pikachu one,
Yeah.
which I'm a little upset about because they always get the good stuff. But yeah, if you want a 2DS, they're doubling down on the 2DS because they also released Minecraft now.
Yeah.
It is out right now.
Well, I think it's specifically Minecraft for the new 3DS. They specifically
So you can't get it on the old one.
correct.
On yours.
Correct. I think wasn't there a version of Minecraft for the original 3DS though? I feel like there was because they made a very specific point to say that this is for the new Nintendo 3DS.
That would make sense because they released it so quickly.
Yeah.
You know? Let's see. 3DS. Nope, zero searches. Yeah, there's nothing on the Mojang website.
According to The Verge, Nintendo today announced a surprise launch of Minecraft for the 3DS handheld during one of Nintendo's Direct live streams. The game is available starting today on the Nintendo 3DS eShop. All right, this isn't saying whether I guess this is the first time the Minecraft is appearing on the 3DS.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder where they ported it from.
I don't know.
And how full featured it is because we don't know anything.
Yeah.
Did it say Pocket Edition?
I think the official name of it is Minecraft for the new Nintendo 3DS.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up the stupid IGN thing.
Uh,
Also, this list totally left out the Super Mario Versus.
Oh, yeah, the arcade archives.
Yeah, well, Mario. They're bringing some of the old Nintendo arcade games to the Switch.
Yeah.
The first one's going to be Mario Brothers,
Yes.
or Versus Mario Brothers, which is just
It's just Mario Brothers.
It's called Mario Brothers?
It's just called Mario Brothers.
It's the one where it's Mario versus Luigi, and you're trying to jump over the stupid turtles and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Somewhere down the line, they're going to release Versus Super Mario Brothers,
Yes.
which is the original Super Mario Brothers, but there's little things tweaked here and there to make it harder. Like there'll be a gap where there usually isn't one. And I'm almost positive this is the first commercial release of that game.
Yes.
Period.
It was the first commercial release for a lot of those games, like Versus Ice Climbers, Punch Out, Arcade Punch Out, which is very different from...
That should be on the 3DS.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's...
I'm excited because hopefully this means we'll get a port of the arcade Donkey Kong, which has never seen a re-release, ever. Because they always port over the NES version, which only has 3 levels. The arcade has 4.
Okay, I pulled up the IGN article, but now I want to pull it up on screen so you guys can see it.
I found a Polygon article about Minecraft. This version of Minecraft will include both survival and creative modes. Nintendo says that 5 skin packs are bundled with the game, along with 2 texture packs. The inventory, crafting, and map controls will feature both traditional button controls and touchscreen controls, utilizing the stylus as an input device. Game is available for purchase immediately. The retail version will arrive in stores at a later date.
Why the hell can't I click on a stupid computer? I hate this. I hate everything.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to show everybody the Pokemon 3DS because it looks really cool. But
it does look really cool.
I can scroll on the computer over there, but I can't click on anything.
Right.
Oh, I just clicked on something that I didn't want to, and now I ruined everything.
Going back to Minecraft, according to IGN, according to Minecraft's website, multiplayer won't be available at launch, but local multiplayer will come in a future update. This edition's closest equivalent is 0.15.4 of Minecraft Pocket Edition, and will be continuing to update from there. So this sounds like it's the 3DS version is more in line with one of the original iPhone versions, but they're gonna continually update it. They're gonna keep supporting it until it's as fully featured as the rest of them. But this doesn't say if if there'll be crossplay with the other platforms.
It's gonna be full featured. You just said.
No. It says this game's closest equivalent is 0.15.4 of the Pocket Edition.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like they're building off of an iPhone version, and eventually it will get like full featured.
There it is. Finally, it's on the screen.
Yay!
Probably just Googled it by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. What else is on IGN here that I want to show you?
I don't know.
Oh, this is a big deal. Mario Party, the top 100.
Yeah, this is cool. So, like, from the first 10 Mario Party games, they're going to take, like, 100 levels from all of them and put them in one big, awesome package.
This is, a lot of people were upset that this is only going to be on 3DS. I think that I think it was Marty Sliva tweeted, it sucks that they have such a big game going on 3DS and not the Switch. I don't think this is a big game. I think it's a cool game.
It's a cool game.
A lot of people are going to be excited about it. I guess that's what he means by big, but I think this is a small title.
Because I think it has the potential to be a big game.
Yeah.
People love Mario Party. People always buy Mario Party games.
This is the best part of Mario Party.
And if this is like the greatest hits of Mario Party, like you would think they would put this on like their premier console.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I don't think this is going to be like a $40 release.
Yeah.
Actually, $40 maybe on the 3DS. But if this was on the Switch, it would still be like $30 or $40.
Yeah. There was also that one Kirby game for the 3DS that I forgot what it was.
Kirby Battle Royale.
That's it.
Is that the one that's like $6?
Really? $6?
Or is that Superstar?
Might have been Super. I don't know.
There's a 3DS Kirby game that's out right now for $6 or $7. Talked about it in one of my videos. I don't know anything about what I talk about. Somebody else writes my videos for. Xenoblade, Doom, and Wolfenstein. Zelda. Oh, those are the champion amiibos.
Yeah.
It's all the champions from Zelda. Arcade Archives. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Arcade Archives Mario Brothers Switch announcement.
Yes. And then, are we up to Odyssey yet? Because I think that's the last thing.
I think that is the last thing.
Yeah. More of Super Mario Odyssey. We get to see Mario without a shirt. And we get...
Crap.
Did you break it?
I broke it, but keep talking.
All right. One of the big things they announced is a Super Mario Odyssey bundle. So it's a Switch with red Joy-Cons, Mario red Joy-Cons, and it comes with a copy of the game.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, I kind of wish I waited for this version because I want Mario Odyssey, and the red Joy-Cons look really good. But I'm happy with what I got, and I'll just buy Mario Odyssey, especially when the bundle is $379. So, like, you're not getting a deal.
No, but you're wait, you're paying $10 more actually.
I think so. I remember.
But you get okay. So you get the red Joy-Cons, which I don't know why they're calling them red because they're different red than the red of the Switch.
Right.
Those are red already.
Mm-hmm.
These should be like ruby red or something. Anyway, the Switch comes with a download code for the game, so you're not getting a physical game, and it comes with Mario Odyssey case for your Switch. So you're paying $10 for the case. Right?
Yeah,
you're paying $60 for the game and $10 for the case.
Retail for $379.99.
$79.99.
Yeah.
So you're paying $20 for that case.
Yeah.
So that's not a deal at all.
No.
In fact,
it is not a deal at all.
That might be a little bit of an upcharge. You're paying $20 for that case. That's an expensive case.
Yeah.
My case was like $15.
I know.
The Switch one. That's dumb.
It comes with let's see here. Landing October 27th is the bundle, and you get a carrying case, a full download copy of the game, and 2 Mario Red Joy-Cons.
I will say, Joy-Cons look nice.
They do.
I'm into that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have bought that bundle if it came out when the Switch came out. Even though it's not a deal.
Yeah. No,
I still would have gotten it.
If I was going to buy my Switch, I would have definitely gotten this. But I really wanted that Mania. And I think that's it for the Nintendo presser.
I'm reading the chat now, seeing what everybody has to say.
Okay.
Somebody here. Obtuse Optics is Samus 3DS XL. Is that a thing? Google that right now.
They did talk about whatchamacallit, Metroid Samus Returns.
They did. That
Yeah.
comes out Friday?
I think so. Oh yeah, look at that. Nintendo new 3DS XL Samus edition for pre-order. Did they just announce this?
Samus Returns comes out Friday.
Yes.
I
I think this is a British thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think this is
Red Ned says Pro Controllers are for MEP. Pro Controller is great. The Xenoblade one looks stupid, though.
the Xenoblade one looks cool, just not the pink grips on it.
I wish I could bring it up on screen for you guys. I need a new system for bringing stuff up on screen.
Yeah.
It's all remoting into that computer. It's not looking out too good. Great Minds says Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Collector's Edition is dope, though. It does look dope.
Yeah.
If I
I've
was
seen
into
a
the
lot of
game.
those like collector's edition stuffs.
I'm all about collector's editions.
Yeah. Did you notice like with Pokemon though, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they like went full into pre-order culture? Like if you pre-order this, you get all this stuff.
Yeah. You get 12 Great Balls or Ultra Balls.
You also
what was it? That was the first thing that I saw at the Nintendo Direct. Oh, look, the Kotaku just tweeted.
I know, I just saw that.
I can't pull it up.
You also get like something to do with Pokemon Gold and Silver, like the root.
Dumb control.
What the hell is it called? It says something like if you pre-order like Pokemon Gold and Silver on the Virtual Console, you can get like you can import that to the game or something. Something to do with pre-ordering either the game and you get.
Oh god, my Twitter has balloons. Oh, you missed
Yeah, I know. I tried looking at your Twitter before and like the balloons are like just go away. I want to read what he said.
12 Quick Balls.
Quick balls, yes.
You pre-order Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, the digital version, you get 12 Quick Balls. That was the first thing they said. Cool, man. Apparently, AJ says they're really useful, those Quick Balls.
I'm sure they are. 'Cause you got to be quick.
Obtuse wants me to play Destiny 2 with him? Or does he want me to do a Let's Play? Or is he asking me, let's play? I don't know. I have to play. I'm only at level 8.
Damn, you gotta.
They released the raid today.
You better get on that.
I'm not even close to raid ready. I didn't even beat the friggin' game yet.
Caloric, buying gold or silver will get you Celebrate in the Gen 7 games. Thank you.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Decepti John says 26 years. I was born in 91. That is referring to the last time Bethesda worked with a Nintendo or put something on a Nintendo console. So you are as old as Home Alone for the NES. Virgil of Steel says Super Mario Odyssey just overwhelmed me. Oh yeah. We talked about all the stuff that you get with it.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the actual.
We didn't talk about the actual.
Granted,
game.
I didn't see it because I was on my way over here.
They just showed a new kingdom.
Okay.
It's an ice kingdom. He's cold. Mario looks cold.
Oh, of course.
You can get a jacket for him, which
Nice.
looks pretty awesome, I must say. It's like a big puffy jacket. They also showed him in a bathing suit with his nips out.
Yep, there you go.
The internet exploded when you
Mario
saw Mario's
is
nipples for
a
the first time.
clean-shaven chest.
Yeah, people were pissed saying that he's Italian. Why is his chest?
That's true.
Well, he's 25.
Yeah, but
Yeah. We've definitely had some hair when we were.
yeah, like I looked like this when I was 15. So
I'd show you guys, but then we wouldn't be advertiser friendly.
No, we would not.
Guess what? Here's another thing. Let's go off on
Okay.
rails here.
Let's do it.
You know my video yesterday?
Yeah, I
Did
saw
tell
that.
you?
I saw that.
It's not suitable for all advertisers.
Apparently.
Every single video we posted since the last Wulff Den Live, including the last Wulff Den Live, has been marked not suitable for all advertisers.
Which I don't understand.
Now that doesn't mean that it doesn't have ads on it. It could be suitable for 95% of advertisers.
Right.
It could be suitable for 99% of advertisers. It could be suitable for 2% of advertisers. We don't know. But every single time I dispute it, it gets fixed almost within hours. It gets fixed.
This one is still has the yellow
and
dollar
I disputed it. I'm pretty sure last night.
sign. Yeah.
This is incredibly frustrating and infuriating.
Yeah. I mean,
because we are very
we
PC.
like bust our balls to try to like be as advertiser friendly as possible.
Yes. This is incredibly annoying.
Do you think it's because you're talking about Sony and like, maybe Microsoft or Nintendo want to advertise on?
Fuck that. Get your timer out.
I haven't had to do that in a long time. Now you got me. Ugh. It's about 40
This
minutes
podcast is family friendly on iTunes. We strive real hard to do that. We try not to curse so Will doesn't have to do any work.
Yeah.
But YouTube doesn't fucking care, so whatever. Any thoughts on Sonic Forces? Not sure if I should pre-order. Idle Leave says it's not getting good early impressions. I'm a little scared of it.
I remember like when they first showed gameplay demos at like E3 and they said like it's not bad. Like there are certain parts here and there that are better than others. But then I'm like starting to see like gameplay footage of it and I'm like, I have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
Like this does not look like Sonic Generations or Sonic Colors or even like the good parts of Sonic Unleashed. Like I have no idea what they're trying to do with this.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still gonna get it, obviously.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it for the Switch though.
Why? Because you need 60 frames per second. You need your eyeballs to be blown away.
No.
You need to have sex with your eyeballs.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because I think it was you who told me like it's not running well on the Switch right now.
I think it's just the frame rate.
So I don't know.
And also, it's all pre-release stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
We'll see. Oh, we'll wait and see. I'm probably gonna get it anyway because I'll buy anything Sonic.
Shout out to that Cybert's channel. Everybody check him out. Welcome. Let's move on.
Yeah. You want to talk about Apple real quick?
Let's talk about Apple quick.
All right. So yesterday was Apple's big press
It
conference.
was Apple Day, yay.
Where they talked about all their upcoming products from the Steve Jobs Theater, and their new headquarters or whatever.
The first thing Apple TV?
Well, the first thing was talking about their stores and how they're rebranding them.
What is that? I missed that.
I
was like 10 minutes late.
I barely remember. It's like they're not Apple stores anymore. They're just Apples. And the bigger ones
Are you serious?
Yes. Yes.
I missed that.
And the bigger ones will be Apple Plazas and Apple Stations and all this other stupid ass stuff.
God, so dumb.
So let's just move on to the important things. Apple TV. Big thing is they're gonna finally put out 4K Apple TV. Everything will be in 4K and HDR, both kinds of HDR, the Dolby kind and HDR10.
I didn't know there were two.
Yeah, that's a big problem because like Xbox One and PS4 use one kind of HDR, but not the other, and you have to get a TV that uses that kind of HDR.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a big pain in the ass. Like trying to find a TV that has both is hard and expensive when you do. So there you go. But what they did say was that the 4K movies, there's not going to be a big jump in price from like 1080p movies. Like I think they're going to cost the same.
Really?
Yeah.
The 4K?
Yes. Which is like huge.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because like Apple was like fighting Hollywood.
What did we talk about that last week?
Last week.
We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Apple. Yeah.
Because Apple's trying to get James Bond, and if they get that, then they'll force them to release this stuff at distribute it at a cheaper rate.
4K content will cost the same as what its HD counterparts cost in the past, which I think is like $20. And if you have HD purchases already, Apple will upgrade them to 4K for free if available.
Damn. That's crazy. That's just to show off their hardware.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's a
They're also going to like have a lot of like more sports apps, like you watch live sports on there. They were showing off some games, which nobody cares about Apple TV games. If you want us to care, you need to care. Like care about the games, and then we'll care about playing games on Apple TV.
Oh, that's another thing. They brought out that game company.
Yes.
And they made Flower, Flow, and Journey.
Yes.
You might remember Journey. That was their big one.
Yeah.
And now they have a new game called Fly.
Sounds right.
That one game company.
Well, anyway, the new Apple TV will cost $180 for the 32 gig model. Pre-orders start September 15th, and they will be on sale September 22nd.
It's called Sky, and it's That Game Company. I keep calling them That One Game Company because I'm confusing it with That One Video Gamer.
Yeah.
The completionist.
There you go.
So, this game looks cool. It'll also be for iOS, so I'm just going to get it for iOS. I have zero faith in 4K streaming.
Right.
Because we can't stream 1080p from a computer that's 2 feet away from the Apple TV.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm with you with 4K streaming. 4K downloading, that's another story.
Oh, how big is this hard drive then?
The starts at a 32 gig hard drive, and I think they go up to like 64.
That's one movie.
I know.
That's less than one movie.
But yeah.
Can you plug in a hard drive?
I don't think so.
That's so dumb.
I know.
Maybe if you get an Air, one of the Air router.
The airports.
Yeah, is that what it's called?
I think so.
That is a dumb name.
It's Air everything.
It's a dumb name.
But yeah. So there's that. If you don't have a 4K TV, don't bother. Just get the regular Apple TV. That's still going to be on sale. But if you do have a 4K TV and you're into the Apple ecosystem, this might be for you.
I mean, you don't need it at all.
Right. You can get a Roku for a lot less.
A Chromecast, a Fire Stick. You don't need an Apple.
Well, I think Roku and Amazon are the only ones that do 4K.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
Apple is just, like...
You're going to be paying the Apple
tier,
tax. Yes.
So next was your Willtown.
Next is the Apple Watch 3.
I rolled my eyes through the entire thing.
I know you
were
did.
Tired at the end.
So, it comes with your standard improvements, a better processor, a new operating system, a new Wi-Fi chip, a new wireless chip for Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It's going to have a better heart rate monitor, and it's going to be able to detect if you have an irregular heartbeat while sitting. So, like, if you're sitting there and you start to have a heart attack, your watch will know it before you do.
And that is great.
Yes.
That is going to help a lot of people.
If
they have hundreds of thousands of dollars just sitting in their pocket.
Well, the third edition starts at $400. All right. Well, let's back up a bit before I go into the price, because the big thing about the third Apple Watch 3 is that there's going to be two versions. There's going to be the regular version, and there's going to be another version with LTE cellular service built in.
That's a big deal.
Which basically means you don't have to take your phone with you in order for your watch to be useful. Like, you can take calls from your watch with your phone not being in the room.
But who's going to do that? And is it going to be a different number?
No.
How?
Same number. Your phone and your watch have to be on the same cellular provider, and it's only $10 more added to your bill every month.
That's not that bad.
It's not.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad at all.
That would be good if you're a runner, which I'm not.
Yeah. It'd be good if you're into outdoorsy things, basically.
And not bringing your phone. Like, this, I am never without this.
Well, the thing is, like, the last Apple Watch, they put GPS in so that you can, like, track yourself without your phone. But now they threw this in, which is just the next step. And of course, like, there's like the new black ceramic and all the other colors and crap. The ceramic ones cost a lot of money. Don't buy those. Just buy like the base model, because the innards are all the same.
Right.
Like the aluminum version, just get that.
So how much?
So, Edition 3 starts at $400 with cellular service and $330 without.
It's not that bad.
It's not.
It's not terrible.
And considering how they had to cram like all this new stuff just for the cell phone service into a watch that's not much bigger than this, and this is like the first edition, like, that's really cool.
So if I get the $330 one and I connect it to my phone via Bluetooth or however it connects, can it do everything that the cellular one can do?
Everything except, well, you would need it for phone calls. You would need your phone for phone calls and things like that.
Yeah, but so if I have my phone in my pocket and I have the $330 Apple Watch, it can do everything that the cellular one can do.
Correct.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So yeah, there's that. That will also go for pre-sale on September 15th and will ship on September 22nd.
I still think the Apple Watch is dumb.
Right.
I would be interested to see if they eventually release one the size of a Fitbit.
I don't know if they would.
So it's got the wellness stuff.
Yeah.
But doesn't have any other crap that you don't need
feel
because
like
you have a freaking phone in your pocket.
Right, but I feel like the display is like a big part of it, because like it does so much more than what a Fitbit does.
Right.
So like you would need.
Well, now it makes more sense that it's cellular because
Right.
you don't need your phone. But if you
Right,
have
but
your phone,
it still has to display certain things,
Right.
like setting up your exercise.
yeah, but
how
then
much
just do it on the phone.
Right, but
do
the
that
whole
stuff on
point
the
is
phone.
like so you leave your phone at home.
I
So
understand.
you don't need that.
I understand. I'm just saying, eventually,
Right.
they should make one the size of a Fitbit without a screen. There you go. So it'll be on the phone.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Now for the main event, the iPhones, plural. First,
Before you get into it, breaking news. Red Ned in the chat says the iPhone X will fail. Continue.
okay. Before we get to that, we have the iPhone 8, the iPhone 8, and the iPhone 8 Plus.
Which everybody thought was the end.
Yeah. So basically, this is just the next version of the 7. This is what the 7S and the 7S Plus would have been. So you get like your standard updates. You get a new processor, the A11 Bionic, a new Retina display, a new 12 megapixel sensor, and new color filter, as well as a new portrait lighting mode for the Plus.
I was expecting a 7S.
Yeah, well, I think they just called it the 8.
Yeah, I was
it's
a
more or
little
less
bit surprised
the
that
same
they did
phone. They made a big deal about all the augmented reality things it can do. Like I wasn't really that impressed.
I'm so sick of people sensationalizing augmented reality.
Yeah,
just
like-
because of Pokemon Go.
Yeah, augmented reality has been around for a while. Like when I got my first iPhone, I got Yelp, and that did it.
It's useful. Like there's an app somewhere out there that if you look at a sign that's in like Japanese, it'll translate it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
That is useful. But like Pokemon Go, you turn the AR off.
yeah, because it kills your battery.
It kills your battery and it makes the game less fun.
Yeah. Also, a big deal. The new iPhone supports wireless charging. Wireless charging makes me sick. It supports wireless charging and I think quick charge.
That is really good
Yeah.
because now I think we will start
And-
to see.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, I think we'll start to see wireless charging stations all over the place.
Yes.
I think in airports you'll see wireless charging, and a lot of furniture you'll see.
And what's
wireless
important is that the iPhone 8 will support QI wireless charging, which is like standard for like everything.
Charging. That was going to be my question.
Yeah.
It's the same that Android phones use.
Yes.
The NFC charge.
Yes.
Thing, whatever.
Now, they also came out, you're going to love this, Air Power. What is it? Oh, that's just the name of the charging station they're releasing. It's called
Yeah.
Air Power, which will charge your phone, your watch, and your earpods, the wireless earpods, all at the same time.
See, they screwed up this naming convention because Lightning is literally air power.
Yeah.
So this should be called Lightning.
Yeah. But I think it's powered by a lightning cable. Like you plug the lightning cable into the thing.
Well, there you go. I mean, why would I hate that? That looks cool. How much is it? It's probably $1 million. I'm gonna guess 100.
Well, they didn't say, just that it's coming next year.
Oh, I'm gonna guess $100.
Yeah, probably. Well, because it's called Air and you hated airport. That's why.
Oh, I mean, I hate the name.
Yeah.
Air Power is a dumb name, but
So-
it's a cool thing. I think it's cool.
So let's get to the main event. The one more thing.
Which I was shocked that they even had a one more thing.
Yeah. It's the iPhone X.
This is the one that everybody had mock-ups of that they
Yeah.
thought they were going to release.
I think
and
it's
they were
actually
right.
called the iPhone 10.
It's just a Roman numeral.
Yeah, they're just using a Roman numeral.
Like their Mac OS.
Yes. So it's got a completely new design. The whole front is a glass screen. No more not touch button, but no more home button. That's completely gone.
I'm not putting it on screen. You could just Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually smaller than the iPhone 8 Plus.
Yes.
But the screen is bigger than the screen on the iPhone 8
Yes,
Plus.
because
The
there's
screen
no bezel.
The screen on the iPhone 8 Plus is a 5.5 inch screen. This screen is a 5.8 inch.
Yeah.
But I think some of that is because of the chin and the forehead.
Yeah.
It's longer.
Yes.
I don't know what the aspect ratio is. It's something bizarre. And part of the screen is cut off because you have the camera and stuff.
Yeah, so that's another big thing. So it's got like this really intricate front-facing camera system with an infrared camera, a flood illuminator, a proximity sensor, an ambient light sensor, a speaker, a microphone, a front camera, and a dot projector. What this all does is all part of their new Face ID feature.
Which I hate.
Me too. So instead of scanning your thumbprint to unlock the phone will scan your face to unlock your phone.
Do you do the Touch ID?
I don't.
I don't either. Why don't you do it? Are you afraid of the government?
No. I don't do it because it never worked properly for me.
Properly? Like sometimes you get locked out?
Sometimes I get locked out. Like I'll put my thumb on there, it won't work. I like did these two fingers because sometimes I'll point at it and use it, and like it never could scan.
Point at it, you'll be like, turn on, unlock.
Well, I'll do it like this.
Okay.
So like it would never like turn on no matter how I angled my finger.
I don't like to lock my phone out from people because, like, if I'm driving, I want to be like, here, look this up for me or something. But one of the biggest reasons is that it takes an extra second, and I can't live like that. If I want to get into my phone, boom, I'm in. I'm in. You know, I don't want to. I don't want to sit and wait and look at my phone to do it for that extra second. I can't deal.
And you wind up just like swiping in and typing in your number anyway.
So and that's another. I never had a keypad lock.
Yeah.
Because that takes an extra second. So Face ID is going to take an extra second, and I can't live like that.
Yeah,
I can't live in a world where I can't get.
I mean, supposedly the A11 processor is really good. It's a 6-core architecture.
I heard it benchmarks better than the cheapest MacBook.
Really?
Yeah, which is
crazy. Yeah.
That is insane. The biggest selling point I think is the how big the screen is.
Yeah.
Compared to how small the device is. This is the one with the horizontal so the 8 has horizontal.
I was going to get to that. Yeah, this is vertical.
This is the vertical camera.
Yeah.
And the camera is supposed to be insane.
Yeah. Also sports a 12 megapixel dual rear camera that both come with optical image stabilization. This will allow for true 2x optical zoom along with Apple's new beta portrait lightning photo mode, which creates a depth map to separate the subject from the background and then adjust the lighting between the foreground and midground to get the best results, all in real time.
And that's what they could do that with the front camera too.
Yes.
That is crazy.
Yes.
That is because it's always weird, like when you want to take a picture of yourself and you know it's just better with the back camera.
Yeah.
Or a video.
Especially video.
Yeah, and now this will be good.
So this will launch, pre-orders start October 27th, and shipments will start November 3rd. The 64 gig version, which is the base model, will go for $1,000.
64 gigabytes is good.
Yes.
I was a little concerned because this is 32 and I'm running out of space.
The new phones start, like the 8 and the X start at 64 and go up. It's only two models, 64 and 5 and 256.
Wow, that's a jump.
Yeah.
Also, the camera does 4K 60.
Yes.
Which is, again, crazy.
Yes.
My camera that I shoot Wulff Den with every week doesn't even do 60 at 1080. $1,000 is a lot of money.
It is.
However, I'm probably going to get it.
Really?
So I got suckered into the plan where you get an upgrade every year, where you could just trade this in and get the new one. I didn't know that. I think this is dumb, but if you trade this in, you can get the 8 for the same price, the 8 Plus.
Yeah.
But I don't want that. I want the best camera.
I'm looking it up because I just
it's $10 more a month if I want the if I want that, which is insane.
That is. I don't know.
When I saw that they have 2 new phones, I was like, that is dumb. They're segmenting the market. Who's gonna want the 8?
Yeah.
Like that. Who is the 8 for if you're releasing the 10 at the same time? But now I know why. It's because they want to suck more money out of people. And they're gonna do it because I know that they're doing that.
Yeah.
I know that they're trying to suck more money because everybody's already an iPhone. They already have the customers that they're going to get.
Yeah.
They can't suck more money out of those customers except they can, and they're going to.
So how much a month is your...
This is $40 a month.
$40. Okay, so yeah. So for a 64 gig iPhone X, it's $50 a month.
Yeah. So the way it works is I don't have to upgrade,
Right.
and I can finish paying this off in 2 years. So next year, this will be completely paid off if I don't get the new phone.
Right.
However, if I do get the new phone, I trade this in, and then it starts all over again. So if I get the X, that'll be paid off in 2019.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yes.
It starts from square one.
Yes.
I was skeptical because I kind of really want the red phone, the Hydrogen, the red camera company. The camera company. They are making an Android phone, and it looks. Have you seen it?
No,
Oh,
I didn't even know this thing was.
God, it looks crazy. Look up MKBHD's video on it. You don't have to do it right now. But MKBHD did a crazy. I mean, he didn't do a crazy video. He just did a video. He went there and he looked at it, and it looks awesome. It's gonna be modular, so you can plug stuff into the back. They claim that it's going to have the best cell phone camera, obviously, because it has to, because of the best camera company. Or they're the top of the line, most expensive camera company. So they claim that it's going to have a really good camera. Plus, you can add modules that make it an even better camera. Mm-hmm. But that's going to be around $1,200 or $1,300.
The aluminum one starts for $1,200. The titanium one is $1,600.
This is the red.
The red hydrogen.
Did I get that right? I think I got that right. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I love Android.
So there you go.
And my one reason for switching from Android is because the camera is so much better on the iPhone than any Android phone. And especially now with the X.
Yeah.
But I'm probably just going to suck it up, get the X, and then I'll sell it if I really want to go for this. Because the X is going to be worth a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to give it to you.
X is going to give it to you guys.
Yep.
Again, it sucks that they're trying to suck more money out of you.
Yeah.
But I want it.
There you go.
What are these guys? That dude says iPhone X seems decent, but Android's still better. I feel the same way.
Don Draper, I can't use an iPhone when they charge so much for FN memory. They do. They really do charge a lot for.
Well, you mean like when you scale up?
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't really give you a whole lot.
They don't give you expandable memory.
Especially they're just finally giving people like a decent amount of memory like for the baseline model. But still, you run out of room really fast on them.
Yeah, you do. I ran out of room 32 gigs really fast. And Google Dropbox, if you have, I finally set it up to sync. Mm-hmm. So every time I take a picture, it goes to Dropbox. It doesn't delete it off the phone.
Yeah.
That is so annoying. Mm-hmm. That's so annoying. Winter says people will still not use the super iPhone camera stuff by using Snapchat. Oh yeah, it has that. So it also has the crazy emojis.
Yeah.
The face emojis.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
Are you into the Ultimate Warrior face paint thing?
I was like, I popped a little bit for that. I'm not gonna lie.
Elijah says they should make a shatterproof screen because I'm tired of dropping my phone and having to explain to my parents that I broke the stupid thing. They're
supposed to be, aren't they?
They make them harder and harder.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be perfect. I'll be honest, this takes a beating.
Yeah.
I haven't had it in the case, and this thing takes a freaking beating. But they should be. I mean, look at the Switch.
Yeah.
The Switch's screen is a monster. That thing could take a beating.
Yes, it can.
But the screen isn't elegant at all.
Yeah.
It is thick, and it is like slippery. It feels like plastic.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel as elegant as this. Mm-hmm. But I mean, what they should do is make a rugged version.
Yeah.
They should make just like Samsung did with the Galaxy, the Sport one or whatever.
Yeah.
They should just make a rugged version of the iPhone. Mm-hmm. All right, we're going on long here.
All right. Do you want to just plow through all the other?
Yeah, plow through the other stuff.
All right. So remember,
what are you doing here? You got a lot of stuff here.
I do. Well, what happened? So remember last week when they fired Colin Trevorrow from episode 9 and everyone's like, who's going to direct it? JJ Abrams is going to direct it.
Yep.
He's going to write and direct Star Wars episode 9 along with Chris Terrio, who won an Oscar for Argo, which is great. He also co-wrote Batman vs. Superman and Justice League, which is not so great. But hopefully JJ is back on it, so it'll bring everything back on track. and finally bring some like happy news to Star Wars. But because JJ had to take over, Episode 9 has been delayed to December 20th, 2019.
Oh, we all knew that was coming.
Right.
That was obvious.
It was supposed to come out in March 2019. That's a stupid thing. All the Disney Star Wars movies are coming out in December. I don't know how Han Solo is going to come out in May still, but we'll see how.
That doesn't make any sense. Before you move on,
yes.
Caloric in the chat said iPhone needs to follow the Mega Man naming model, and that leads us to the tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week. Tweet of the week.
Is something that I retweeted that I can't seem to find right now. Oh, here it is. I'm not going to bring it up on screen. It's by Keanerie, Keanerie on Twitter. He says the iPhone family continues to grow. iPhone 8, iPhone X, iPhone 0, iPhone in Bass, iPhone Battle Network.
I did see that.
Because they skipped 9.
Yeah.
I don't know why they skipped 9. Maybe next year they'll do a 9.
Well, that Microsoft skipped 9 too.
Microsoft had a good reason for skipping 9.
Right.
Do you know their reason?
Yes, because whatever in the code for Windows 95 was Windows 9.
Yeah, it would autofill 5. It
Yeah.
would put the 5 there because there's no other 90 anything. So, all right, you can continue.
All right, next. So Patty Jenkins apparently hasn't been confirmed to direct Wonder Woman 2, but now she has. She is signed on to direct the sequel, and that's coming out 2 weeks before Episode 9 does, in December 13th, 2019.
Oh, my God.
So, actually, no, that's a week before.
That's not a good time.
That's, yeah.
Do they think they can compete?
Well, no, because I know what happened. They had that date first.
Oh,
and then Star Wars moved.
You're right. Yeah.
So
you're right. Oh, they got screwed.
They did.
They got
hosed.
My God.
I mean, everybody except him liked Wonder Woman, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah, you liked it. Yeah, it was a dumb movie.
So you're a dumb person. All right, real quick, some Stan Lee news. Apparently, Stan Lee talked to Leo DiCaprio, and Leo wants to play Stan Lee in a movie about Stan Lee.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How old is Stan Lee?
Like 92.
They got to make a movie about him before it's too late.
I mean, the thing, and I didn't put it in the keep, but like apparently, like people are blown up about this. Stan Lee says that Marvel is looking to get the rights to X-Men and Fantastic Four back.
That's good.
You got to understand something about Stan Lee, especially nowadays.
He doesn't know what he's talking about?
Exactly. He just says things.
I mean, he might have just said what he thinks that they're doing.
Right.
I mean, I think it's at least in the back of their head that they want.
Yeah, I'm sure they want it back. I don't know if they're actively pursuing it at this point. You know, he makes it sound like they're actively pursuing it. And the whole Leonardo DiCaprio thing, he says like they're neighbors and they talk all the time. Like, sure, Stan. So there's that. And then lastly, Nintendo is bringing back the NES Classic. It'll be back in 2018.
Yay!
Apparently what they did was they looked at what the sales of similar devices are, like the Atari Flashback and the Sega one, and like saw like, okay, they don't sell that much, so we'll only make like X amount of copies, and we'll put it out for a limited time.
Oh, that's what they did the first time?
Yes.
Oh, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Because those are the Atari Flashback and the At-Game Sega thing
are cheap, garbage, bullcrap,
not
nonsense.
even on the same level. Get that thing.
I'm trying.
Get that thing. Oh, you got it. Oh, you almost destroyed your laptop. You missed it.
I missed it. Yeah, because I don't want to break my laptop.
You should have done it with the laptop. The At-Games things are stupid. And,
but according to Nintendo, that they realized fans have shown their unbridled enthusiasm for these classic edition systems.
Took them long enough.
So Nintendo is working to put many more of them on store shelves. I bet what happened was they were so set in their ways that they didn't want to deviate from it. Like, no, this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. And everyone's like, no, Nintendo, we will throw our credit cards at you. Please just put this out. And they're like, okay.
Hopefully they're ramping up for the Super Nintendo. I think so. They said that they're going to have more.
Yeah.
They're allocating a lot of units. So.
Yeah. And Reggie strongly urges you not to overbid on NES Classics. Do not pay more than retail price for them.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad he said that.
Yeah. And that's all I got.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah. And we got our first image of David Harbour as Hellboy. He looks like Hellboy.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks really good. Somebody said he looks less like Ron Perlman's Hellboy and more like Ron Perlman's Beauty and the Beast.
I mean, he kind of still looks like Ron Perlman's Hellboy. The arm is different. The right hand of Doom is different. And he's got longer hair. He doesn't have like the weird like tattoo things that Del Toro stuck on him for some reason. But he looks like Hellboy.
Really cool. Ron Perlman was great though.
Ron Perlman was great. Yeah.
So this better be good.
It better be damn good. Yeah. I mean, this is supposed to be like more of an R-rated version, where R-rated horror movie, whereas Guillermo del Toro's are like PG-13 pulp monster movies. So we'll see how it goes. But things are looking promising.
Stanley is 94, according to Viper in the chat. I think you said 92. You're a liar.
I'm sorry.
Guys, let me reiterate some things that we talked about before.
Yes.
There's a sponsor button.
Yes.
Fred already sponsored us. Thank you so much. It gives you some flair in the chat. It's $3.99 or something. It's on YouTube Gaming. There's a link in the description. There's also a giant button if you're here live. Also, this guy right here, a link to it in the chat. I am auctioning it off for charity. It is a doodle of a hunter in Destiny popping his golden gun super. So check that out. Proceeds will go to hurricane relief. So now is the part of the thing where we talk to you.
Yes. If we look at the hashtag on Twitter, Wulff Den Live, we go to last week's Wulff Den Live on YouTube and read some of the comments. And when that's all said and done, we will read your comments right now that you were putting in the chat right now.
Vile Tough didn't use the hashtag, but I caught this and I wanted to say it. He says they fixed it. The Nintendo Switch online app got an update, and it says they updated it with voice chat will now continue when other apps are opened, which is that was a huge problem. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised it took them this long to fix that.
Yeah.
Also, voice chat will continue during sleep mode, which is also awesome.
Yes.
And bug fixes implemented. Mm-hmm. So that is good. However, you still have to use a stupid app.
Yes.
So that is dumb. But we got a lot of stuff.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Nice. From last week, Zero Veets says, it was a fun episode. Love the dynamic.
Oh, thank you so much. Justin says, with the microtransactions that are plaguing our games, do you think devs like CD Projekt Red will curb the trend with their free DLC add-ons? Do we need more devs to rectify the trend, or is it here to stay? Also, rip Will, married life.
Yep.
Yes. I think people are learning, like Titanfall.
Yeah.
Rainbow Six? I think Rainbow Six went free.
Halo 5 went free. All the DLC for Halo 5.
I think Rainbow Six did too.
Did it?
After a while. After they were not doing too
good.
Yeah. Titanfall is a huge example.
Yeah. Titanfall.
Also, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
All the DLC is going to be free. The first one was not free.
No, it wasn't. The season pass went free like yesterday on all platforms.
Yeah,
I snagged that up for Xbox One and PS4 just in case.
So they're learning.
Yeah.
Some people are going to be stubborn. Like, I feel like EA is going to have a hard time doing that.
Well,
stuff like Battlefield.
Yeah, definitely Battlefield.
Oh, they did it with, EA did Star Wars.
Right.
So.
But like Activision, hell no.
Yeah.
Ubisoft, maybe.
Wait, what's Titanfall? Is that EA?
It's EA.
Oh, okay. So Activision is the one who's going to have a hard time. Ubisoft. No.
Well, the thing is, like, because when you look at Halo 5 Guardians, the DLC is free, but there's still microtransactions.
Okay.
For like things here and there. That's the thing. So like, while the big stuff might be free, they'll still get you for like, perks and hats and all this other crap.
Developers need to be creative about how they suck the money out of you.
Yeah.
It needs to be worth it.
Yeah, and it's not most of the time.
What else we got here? Oh, he also said you could have got Bob to Twitch stream your wedding. Why no invite? No.
Not how that works.
Also, hashtag Wulff Den Live Titanium Brains. Did either of you ever pirate a comic, movie, or video game? Be honest. Yes.
Yes.
To all of those. He also asks, I think the only reason we think 60 frames per second video is weird because we're used to watching videos in 24 frames. Yeah, maybe. I still think it's the motion blur thing.
Yeah.
Or maybe we're used to having motion blur.
Yeah. to bounce off of that MDB from last week's Wulff Den Live. I don't understand why people want 60 frames a second movies. The reason 60 frames is great for games, aside from looks, is that it's going to be more accurate with your input. Movies, though, you're not controlling it. If you're just sitting back and watching, 60 frames seems less like a really great way to get. Seems like a really great way to get motion sick.
Okay.
So he's saying like because like with games, because you have some sort of input with it, it provides for better accuracy and things like that.
I think Titanfall 2 is a good example because they add motion blur.
Yeah.
When you're in the Titan and like running or something, they add motion blur around it, and it looks a little better. Simone Stiggs said something about the keynote, and he also asked how the Funfetti cheesecake was from the Cheesecake Factory. It was okay.
Yeah. The problem with that is because it's like 3 flavors of icing, and the strawberry flavor overpowers all of them.
Yeah, which Funfetti is not strawberry.
No.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Yeah, I think they were trying to do like, vanilla chocolate, strawberry, like something
However,
like that.
it tasted like Funfetti.
It tastes like Funfetti. It's just
strawberry
like,
Funfetti.
Yeah.
What do you say here? For $660, should I get the iPhone 7 Plus 256 gig or Samsung Galaxy 8 Plus? I can't answer this. Then get a micro SD card for blah blah, or wait for the Pixel 2 XL. How was moving from one ecosystem to the other? Is this why you texted me before?
Yeah, that was the friend. I was literally asking for a friend.
So I went from Android. I've been Android for years, and then I went over to Apple. It was really easy. Apple has an app, or Google has an app. I forgot. I'm pretty sure Apple has an app on Android. It takes all. It just moves all your data over. It was super easy, except that you have to delete all of your Google Play. It downloads every single app you've ever bought.
Yeah.
So I had to delete a lot of stuff, but everything moved over great. I can't answer whether or not you should go for iOS or Android. Those are big. That's a big question. I will say that the Pixel 2 XL is probably better than the Galaxy S8 because I'm all about the vanilla Android. But if you're talking about getting one ecosystem over the other ecosystem, that's a really tough call. Also, hashtag Augustin Soto. Best game of the Nintendo Switch that's only in the eShop. Sonic Me, it doesn't count. We all know you two love that game. This is hard. The only other one that I've really played is Mr. Shifty, and I definitely don't think that's the best.
What about Snipper Clips?
Oh yeah, it's only in the eShop.
Yeah.
That's a good game. Snipper Clips is good. I haven't played Azure Striker Gunvolt yet, but I don't know that's having a physical release soon. So maybe Mighty Gunvolt Burst, because I liked the original Mighty Gunvolt. But let's go with Snipper Clips because that's the last thing I played.
And then from this week's Wulff Den Live, Viper 3579. What worries me about the NES and SNES classics is it justifies why Nintendo probably won't include these games in its eventual virtual console release on the Switch. I don't think that means that they're not going to do virtual console on Switch. I just think that means they're going to do it differently than what we're used to.
Right.
Because they're going to do like that Netflix style subscription service. I mean, they'll still probably put them out like for $5, which is more, if you were to buy each game for $5, that's more than what you would pay for an NES Classic on its own. So it's like a value proposition.
Oh, he's talking about NES Classic games, or is he talking about
NES and SNES Classic games? He's saying like if they release an NES Classic and an SNES Classic, then that probably means they won't put them on the Switch.
Oh, I missed the first part. I thought he was assuming that. I thought he was talking about the arcade games.
No,
if they're coming out the arcade games.
Yeah.
Now those are probably not going to be in Virtual Console.
Right. But it's weird because like they're not in Virtual Console. Those are arcade archives.
Right.
That's something different. That's a different branding.
Right. Exactly. I don't think they've ever had arcade games in Virtual Console, right?
No. They've had
Donkey Kong, but that's not the arcade
and
version.
not Nintendo arcade games. On the Wii, they had Sega and Neo Geo arcade games.
Okay.
Part of Virtual Console.
I wouldn't worry about them not releasing these games on Virtual Console.
Yeah.
I would worry about maybe Star Fox 2. That'll probably be exclusive to the Super Nintendo Classic for a long time. But other games, It'll be in Virtual Console.
Yeah.
The NES has the original Super Mario Bros. That's not locked to the NES Classic.
Yeah.
Abram, hashtag Wulff Den Live. Happy birthday, Bob. Thank you. All I have to say, I can't believe we live in an era where I can play Doom and LA Noire on my Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Are you going to get LA Noire?
I don't know. That's another long game.
It's a long game. We both played it already.
Yeah, I played it to completion.
I did not beat it. I got bored because it is a long game.
It is a long game.
It is a little bit repetitive.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't. Second one.
I'm pulling up last week.
All right.
Oh, you just did that.
I did that. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot. Just hold on. I saw one. Tevia, any opinion on Action Comics this week and this reveal? So, have you been keeping up with what's going on in Superman at all?
No.
Like the whole Mr. Oz thing?
Nope.
So, like, since Rebirth and a little bit before, he's been, like, hounded by this, like, mysterious figure called Mr. Oz. He's this guy in a hood and a cane from, like, some other dimension. It's like, he kidnapped Tim Drake. He kidnapped Doomsday. He's been, like, taking people out of this reality, and he's, like, been making Superman's life a living hell. They finally revealed who he is today. It's Superman's father, Jor-El, this whole time. Like, he survived the Krypton explosion, and he's just been a super villain. Spoilers, by the way. Sorry.
That's a huge deal.
That is a very huge deal. Everybody thought it was Ozymandias from Watchmen.
That would be cool.
Because that made more sense. Like, they were bringing in more Watchmen stuff. His name is Oz. So, but no, it's Jor-El. Which is weird, and I don't know what they're doing, but, like, that's how you do little surprises here and there. You know? Unlike Marvel, who just kills Black Widow for no reason.
I didn't know they did that either.
Yeah, that was Secret Empire. Yeah, Secret Empire is over, and thank God it is. That was bad.
I'm trying to pull up. You reminded me of another potential tweet of the week.
Tweet of the week.
But I need to bring it up because
Okay.
I totally forgot it.
Hold on.
Also last week, Kali Motion says, now that you mention it, the idea of packaging memory with a game is reminiscent of the GameCube era games like Animal Crossing, released with branded memory card. It's been a while, but I guess the concept isn't totally unfamiliar.
You know, they redid YouTube's user interface, and they made the chat so much smaller. Like the chat window. Like, so I only get like 2 or 3 lines.
Oh, you're on actual YouTube? You gotta
Yeah.
go gaming, man.
This is
Gaming's so much better.
I don't. Fine, I'll watch on YouTube Gaming,
Just type in gaming before.
or just click the link. Watch on
Oh,
YouTube
yeah, that's true
Gaming.
too. I'm trying to pull up this tweet from last week. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
I don't remember who tweeted it, but it was something about it was a picture from the end, one of the last levels in Mario. It was Super Luigi U, and it's a statue of Luigi. Mm-hmm. And it was some quote about, he was like, I am Ozymandias. And it was just a picture of a statue of Luigi.
That's funny.
Blah, blah. Wow, this would be a whole lot easier if some of you guys had little sponsor buttons next year.
Yeah.
People are pumped for LA Noire.
Yeah.
Red said, happy birthday, Bob Stark. Thank you so much for that. Call me Bob Stark. JC says, also finding old school cartridge Nintendo games can cost you like $30 at some places.
That's
for
true.
like Super Mario 3. That is true. That is why Virtual Console is great.
Yes.
Red also asked, what do you think of Xenoblade Chronicles 2? We talked about it in the beginning.
Boring.
Not interested.
Yeah.
And the trailer was incredibly boring.
Yeah. Cerrone Games Go says Dwayne Johnson is going to play Stan Lee. I want to live in that world.
All right. Let's take two more.
All right.
We'll each pick one.
Gamer Galaxy, why can't the Switch have YouTube and Netflix as an app like the Wii U does? I think that's coming, right? They were supposed to have another like Nintendo Direct like explaining not just their whole online structure, but like their entertainment app things, but like that never came.
I mean, it needs this stuff because some people this is their only console, but I feel like most people it's a supplementary console.
Right. But you know
your phone.
You can get Netflix on your 3DS. So like why can't you get Netflix?
That is a little dumb.
That is very dumb.
It's a little dumb to have Netflix on a 3DS.
But I feel like if they can get, like Netflix is on everything. YouTube is on almost everything.
For a little bit they thought 3D videos were going to be a thing. I think there was an OK Go video you can get on the 3DS like for a while. I went way back in the chat. I'm way back. Derek Doppler. I can't imagine not having a home button. That is going back to the iPhone X.
Yes.
I can't imagine it either. So you swipe up to get out of whatever app you're in.
Yeah.
Instead of just hitting the home button.
Yeah.
You know when you swipe, you know how you swipe up to get the control panel?
Yeah.
It always works when I try to explain it. 100% of the time when I'm trying to just legitimately get the control panel up to do something,
it takes you like 4 times.
Yeah, it takes me like 4 tries.
Yeah, no, I know.
So I have little faith that not having a home button is going to be better.
I know there are a lot of Android phones that don't have home buttons. How does that work?
They have the three buttons on the screen.
Okay.
They're part of the screen. So there is a home button.
Right. It's
part of the
screen. It's a soft button
instead
of a hard button.
Yes.
I don't know, I still feel like that's dicey too.
It is. It is dicey.
Yeah.
I've never had an Android phone that did that.
Yeah.
I think they should have made the whole screen click in.
Yeah.
At the bottom. I think it should have been like on a pivot.
Well, because your phone has the 3D touch thing. So like it pretty much clicks in.
Yeah. Well, if the phone's off, it feels like it's broken.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't click in.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's like the stupid mouse on my laptop.
Yeah. They should have done that. They should have made the whole, if you touch the bottom, well, then, well, no, yeah, if you click in. Instead of tap, you click in, and then it'll go. That's what they should have done.
Yeah.
Hire me. All right, thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for chatting with us. As always, Wulff Den Live is every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on youtube.com/WulffDen. So make sure you check us out if you want to see the whole thing live when it starts. But if you don't, that's cool. We put this up again on Thursday as an archive version on youtube.com/WulffDen and as an audio podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play. And if you listen to us there, be sure to subscribe to us there and rate us and review us because that helps us with placement on those respective stores.
And don't forget, you can also talk to us using the hashtag WulffDenLive, where you can go into the video from last week and drop a comment. If you're not here already in the chat, if you are, thank you so much for being here. Go over to twitch.tv/BobWolf. The link is in the description, or somebody will put it in the chat, and I will be drawing the thumbnail in about half an hour. This little guy is being auctioned off for charity for the Red Cross. It is going on eBay right now. I will match the donation up to $100. That link is also in the description. And if you want to support us, there's a couple of ways. Right now, you could be a sponsor, which is brand new.
Yes.
Fred, thank you for doing that. We also have a donation link, which you don't have to do. We also now, in some of our videos, you might see an Amazon affiliate link.
Yes.
So whatever we're talking about, we're going to put an Amazon affiliate link in the description. So you can, if you feel like buying it, you can use that. Or you can click on that link and then buy whatever you want.
Apparently that works too.
It still supports us. Also, I see everything that you all buy.
Some sick people in this town.
Sick people. And the best thing you could do is just subscribe and hit the bell.
Yes.
That you don't have to pay any money. You could just subscribe
that helps us out
and hit the
a
bell.
whole lot.
So thank you guys for being here. I'll see some of you over on Twitch. Thank you guys. Oh, I have to get up and do this.
All right.
So you wave until
I will wave.
Out.
All right. Goodbye.